Looks like Anthony Joshua is picking Deontay Wilder for the win. Let's talk about it.
Push the weight enough flex. The live is 1 in the 6. With the runner boy, you nigga, no question. You will run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I'm an 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, trains out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the money.
Drew Titan Bronx on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. Let's get right into it. Boxing scene, y'all know the drill. Link will be in the description, so you can read it yourself. But I'm gonna read it for you. Anthony Joshua hopes his showdown with Tyson Fury can be put back together for some point in early 2022. Champion is confident he'll beat mandatory challenger Alexander Usyk on Saturday night in London to maintain his position in what would be billed as the biggest fight in British boxing history. Yeah, because whatever. I'll get to that later. Joshua isn't so sure, though, that Fury will defeat Deontay Wilder in their third WBC championship match in 2 weeks. Well, I got to park here for a second. Let me reread this. Saturday night in London to maintain his position in what would be billed as the biggest fight in British boxing history. AJ, I know you're talking about Usyk, but you can't fight Fury. Let's say, hell freezes over and Fury wins. You can't fight him in the UK because he has no license. But I know that'll work itself out, but whatever. England's Joshua considers Fury Wilder 3 a true 50-50 fight. When pressed to pick a winner during a Zoom conference call Wednesday with reporters based in the United States, Joshua chose Wilder to defeat Fury by knockout October 9th in Las Vegas. Odds makers have installed Fury as a 3-1 favorite. Please keep that. That's going to work in my favor. 3-1 favorite to conquer Wilder again. Interesting choice of words. But Joshua has noticed a fully focused Wilder while he has been preparing for his own tough title defense versus Usyk. I don't know, Joshua said. I'm actually not too bothered about the outcome, but no, because you've asked the question, let's go with Wilder because he seems obsessed. He seems like he really wants it. He seems really, really focused on the task ahead. So, a focused man is a dangerous man. And he's focused. So, yeah, I think Wilder might get the decision. Might get the decision. That's interesting. Right up here it says, reporters based in the United States, Joshua chose Wilder to defeat Fury by knockout October 9th in Las Vegas. I just read that. Down here he says, and he's focused, so yeah, I think Wilder might get the decision. Which one is it? Whatever. Actually, no. It has to be a knockout. You see? I'm reading this for the first time. So he picked a knockout, and now they're just regurgitating what they said during the conference. Okay. Because if they didn't clean that up, I'd be like, well, what's going on? So very next sentence, they cleaned it up. I'm reading this for the first time, family. But you see how fast I catch things? Great. So he says, actually, no, it has to be a knockout. Joshua said, one of them will knock the other out. One of them will not. It has to be a knockout. So he's picking Deontay to win. First he says decision, then he says knockout. Now he's saying one of them will knock the other out. All right. Okay, AJ. Fine. Wilder will attempt to avenge his one-sided 7th round technical knockout loss to Fury on February of 2020 at the MGM Grand Garden in Las Vegas. Neither Fury nor Wilder has fought since. Fury floored Wilder twice, once apiece in the 3rd and 5th rounds 19 months ago, almost 2 years ago. Ain't that crazy? And stopped him once Wilder's former assistant trainer, Mark Breland, threw in the towel during the 7th round. 33-year-old Fury of Manchester, England, and 35-year-old Wilder of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, will headline the ESPN Fox pay-per-view. Joshua, meanwhile, will attempt to become the first professional fighter to defeat Usyk, a former undisputed cruiserweight champion who is 2-0 since he moved up to the heavyweight division 2 years ago. All right. They say Joshua is the favorite 2-1 to beat Usyk. 12 round, Tottenham Stadium. The intriguing bout between AJ and Usyk. Usyk is older, for those of you that don't know. Yeah, okay. Boxing scene. So now, that's the article. Here's my opinion. Whether AJ believes this is going to be a decision or knockout, he's leaning towards Wilder. It looks like, based off of what I've read, he's said it's going to be a decision, but Wilder's obsessed, and, you know, one of them is going to knock each other out. He tried to clean it up. Can't clean it up, AJ. Can't clean it up. You know what's going to happen. So between AJ and some of these boxing writers and some of these former fighters that are talking about Tyson Fury don't look right, and shout out to my brother Blue Blood Sports TV. I caught some of his live. He was speaking on an interview that Fury did where I believe he said he didn't train much. Did he say that? I have to research it. Y'all let me know. Did he say that he didn't train much? So it sounds like there's excuses. They're laying the groundwork for some excuse to happen as to why he's going to look so bad and get the floor mopped with him. That's what it sounds like to me. So 3-1 odds, you got to take that bet. You got, if you're a betting man or betting woman, take the bet. Take it. So for you to hold on to this faith that Fury's going to win, keep the faith. Keep the faith. I'll be there live to witness history. Between 1 and 5. It's going to be a bad night for you guys that hate Wilder. It's going to be an even worse night for you guys that love Tyson Fury unconditionally. Bomb squad, man. Deontay gonna give out dirt naps. So get your tissues ready. It's over with. You AJ fans, look what your man just said. He knows what it is. The world knows what it is. All the cheat codes are gone. No more poisoning of the water. No more mixed up gloves. The only way out of this is, well, let me not say it. But we've been happy about this the whole time. Y'all been pulling y'all hair out. So, see you on the 9th. Move!